Hi. I'm going to tell another story from my Uncle Kenneth when he was 20 through 22 years old, and it's called The War. Things happened to me during those war years which I cannot explain as just happenstance. It seemed that I was selected to do certain things. In the first place, I enlisted in the Navy and boarded a troop train headed for the Naval Training Station in northern Idaho. In Boise, the train stopped, and about 40 of us were ordered to get off the train and wait on the platform. Soon the Marine Corps officer arrived and advised us that we had been chosen to serve in the U.S. Marine Corps. There were perhaps 800 recruits on the train. Why was I one of the very few selected to serve in the Marines? Then shortly after boot camp, while stationed at Camp Pendleton, California, I was chosen to be the division's chaplain's assistant. See Private Brown's diary for the amazing count of how this happened. Or you could ask me, because I know. There were 28,000 men in the division, and this Protestant chaplain could have chosen any one of them to be his assistant. He chose me, an unlikely choice since I was a Mormon. But that assignment put me in a position to be of a great help to our LDS servicemen. The chaplain would sign any order I placed on his desk, so I was able to send out notices of our meetings to all units in our area, to arrange places for us to meet, to get convoys to bring our men to meetings, to get boats to bring LDS men ashore who were anchored on naval ships in the harbor, etc. In combat, I was sometimes able to see it that a few of our LDS men could get together and hold a sacrament meeting. While doing duty at the cemetery, I was able to make sure that graves of the LDS men were properly dedicated. Perhaps there was a purpose in my being in the Marines and having had that position that I did. The Lord works in mysterious ways. Also, being taken off the line to work at the cemetery saved my life when the replacement company I was with was wiped out. See Private Brown's diary, page 201. Quite the story. I am an Iwo Jima survivor. At 37%, Iwo Jima had the highest percent of casualties of any battle of the Second World War. More Marines were killed on Iwo Jima than in all of the other Marine Corps battles of World War II put together. More than twice as many Marines were killed on Iwo Jima, approximately 7,000, than were Navy personnel who died at Pearl Harbor, or Army troops who died at D-Day in the invasion of Europe. Why wasn't I one of those who didn't make it? I shall not detail here the miracles that kept me alive on Iwo Jima, but there were many. Sniper and machine gun fire swept the island. Mortar shells landed on both sides of my foxhole. Some life-saving miracles are too personal for me to write about. Others are amply told in Private Brown's diary. Suffice it to say, I shouldn't be here.